Game 1 of the John Vanase Invitational campaign. You've seen over there painting some toys. We're in the time machine. So the other players in the event are Cisco, Noah, and Greg. My opponent for the first game. Speaking of which, I'm playing as Empire, and it's a 1,200 point game. So I have some Inner Circle Knights, a Mortar, Crossbowman with a level 2 Lore of the Light Wizard. I've got 34 Spearmen, a Steam Tank, and a Mortar. We're playing the Battle for the Past scenario, and Greg has only 3 units, which are Graveguard, Skeletons, and Ghouls. He also has 3 characters, BSB. Oh, I'm sorry, a White King.
White King BSB.
A White King BSB,
Yep.
A Necromancer, and a Vampire, which I'm going to try to kill. After the end of the first turn, Greg and his phase moved up his army a little bit. He's occupying the building with the Vampire Lord.
Actually, they're just flying over it.
Yeah,
Magical wings.
They're flying over the building, temporarily in it. And he moved up his ghouls a little bit. His magic phase was pretty good. He gave himself a 5+ Scaly Skin save on his ghouls over there. And he took an armor save, or -1 to my armor save, off of the Inner Circle Knights here, which I let go, which is foolish. In my turn, my magic, I rolled really high on the Winds magic and accomplished absolutely nothing. And this Mortar over here did nothing. And this Mortar over here killed 2 ghouls.
Couldn't get past my glittering robe with 2 of those.
He had 2 6-up armor saves he made. So, end of turn 2. In Greg's turn, he just moved a little bit forward. Actually, no, a little bit backward, like a coward with his ghouls. I charged the Steam Tank forward, not into combat, just moving it up. Moved the Wizard out of combat. Got off a spell which killed some ghouls, but took a wound from a miscast. Crossbowman took a couple wounds off, and the Mortar took a couple wounds off the ghouls as well. I valiantly charged in with these knights, which went really well, as you can see. And Greg pursued me but didn't catch me. Bottom of the third turn. As you can see, my Inner Circle Knights, or Knight, is still playing. He fled through the Crossbowmen, but they didn't panic. In my magic phase, actually rather in my movement phase, I declared a charge with my Spearman block at the Skeletons in the Watchtower and failed. My Steam Tank couldn't really do anything because it was in a bad position. In the magic phase, my Wizard... Can you see my Wizard? Oh no, you can't. He's dead. Very dead. He blew himself up and did very minimal damage to Greg. Shooting phase, Crossbowman took a Graveguard off. This Mortar misfired and couldn't shoot that turn. This Mortar misfired and couldn't shoot this turn or next turn. That's why it's aimed to shoot my guy in the face. And there was no combat. So this is going to hurt right here next turn when I get flank charged by the Graveguard. Not looking good for the humans.
Steadfast.
Yeah, you don't get in the flank.
Yeah, you do.
Do I?
You always get steadfast.
Oh, fantastic. And my general's leadership is 9, so that's good.
You can hold.
See about that.
We'll see.
Bottom of the 4th turn, I am getting massacred. I used to have a big old unit of Spearmen with my general in it, but I lost that. My general died, Crown of Command went with it, and I actually wasn't steadfast because he did a ridiculous amount of wounds. I failed my fear test for 2 subsequent combat phases, so I was hitting him on 5s, and basically not hitting him on 5s, actually. So he beat me with the Graveguard and overran, and now he's kissing the ghouls. My Steam Tank, again, is out of position because of that sequence of events. Oh, also, I tried to charge in my Crossbowmen. They needed a 7 on 2 dice and failed that. Really, it's been a story of a lot of failed dice rolls this game. My Mortar's still alive, both of them. And this Knight unit is going to make his Insane Courage test, and he's going to be just fine, don't worry.
We're neck and neck.
Alright, it's the end of the 6th turn, so the end of the game. I have a Mortar, a full unit of 12 Crossbowmen, a Mortar, and the Steam Tank with 2 wounds on it. Greg has everything. He has every single model left. Some guys died, but the units are still there. Just absolutely abandoned by my dice, plus my strategy wasn't exactly fantastic. But a good learning experience against the VCs. And that's my opponent, Greg.
So you guys want to
Here is the Mighty Empire's campaign board after the first round.
How many points?
So I am the. If you can imagine this, it looks like the old world map,
I have a 1,200 point list.
which is like Europe in the real world. But I am the red player, so I own that guy there and these 3 territories here. Greg is the pink player, so he owns these 6 territories here. Cisco is blue, which you can see there. He owns all of that. And Noah is black, so he owns these 5. He owns this Citadel here, which is a Wizard's Tower. It gives him +1 power and dispel dice in his next game.
No.